The Indians have lost some good players in the Rule 5 draft in years past, and they could lose a few more Thursday morning as the winter meetings come to a close. The Indians, in putting together their 40-man roster in November, have left some attractive prospects unprotected. Among them are outfielders Kai Tom and Oscar Gonzalez, infielder Jose Fermin, right-hander Luis Oviedo and left-hander Anthony Gose. "We made our decision on which players to protect," said Chris Antonetti, president of baseball operations. "Now all you can do is hope and keep your fingers crossed and see what happens. When you're selecting, you have more control. If a team drafts one of the tribe's unprotected players, it will cost them $100,000. That teams must keep those players on the 26-man roster for at least 90 days during the upcoming season. If not, they must offer the player back to the Indians." Tom hit .285, 83 for .291, with 12 doubles, 6 triples, 14 homers and 42 RBI at Class AA Akron last season. He joined Class AAA Columbus for the International League playoffs and hit .433, 13 for 30, with 3 homers and 6 RBI. Tom, 25, was the tribe's 5th-round pick in 2015. "He had a really good year," said Antonetto. "He got a lot of at-bats this year and continued to really produce offensively. I could see where that would make him really attractive to another team. I think it's important to note that just because a guy wasn't protected on the roster doesn't mean we didn't like him." Gonzalez hit .319, 123 for 385, with 8 homers and 61 RBI at Class A Lynchburg. Fermin hit .293, 115 for 393, with 6 homers and 41 RBI at Class A Lake County. Oviedo was 6-6 with a 5.38 ERA at Lake County, and Gose was 0-3 with a 3.50 ERA at Class AA Akron. Gose has played in the big leagues as an outfielder. Quick hits. Bob Nightingale of Sports Illustrated tweeted that the Dodgers were still aggressively pursuing Tribe shortstop Francisco Lindor. He said the Indians were asking for second baseman Gavin Lux and right-hander Dustin May. The Dodgers missed out on free agent right-hander Jarrett Cole and were falling out of the race for free agent third baseman Anthony Rendon. The Indians, who would not comment on the report, have been linked to the Dodgers regarding Lindor for much of the off-season. The Indians would not comment on the report. The Angels are pushing hard for Rendon. If they get him, they need to land a starting pitcher after missing out on Cole. Corey Kluber might interest them, and Angels' new pitching Mickey Callaway loves Kluber from his days with the Tribe. The Angels are said to be amiable to trading switch hitter middle infielder Luis Rengifo, but it would take more than that to get Kluber. Tribe manager Terry Francona left the winter meetings on Wednesday because he was ill. Francona had some dental work recently and may have an infection. Commissioner Rob Manfred told reporters that rule changes proposed last year for the 2020 season 3-batter rule, 26-man roster, 15-day injured list for pitchers will be in play this season. That's the first official confirmation that those rules will be in force. Manfred said the June draft will be held in Omaha, Nebraska this year, home of the College World Series. It will be held on June 10 on the eve of the CWS. That way more college and high school players can participate in MLB's draft show. Manfred said he has no intention of moving away from the traditional baseball that has been used in big league games. Last season there was a record number of home runs hit and many pitchers complained that the ball was juiced. "I think the variability in the baseball is a product of the fact that it is a man-made product with natural materials," said Manfred. "I think that's part of the charm of the game, and the reason that I'm prepared to live with that variability is both teams play with the same baseball. In terms of the fairness and integrity of the competition, they got one ball that's out there at a time and they're both using the same one." The Indians may kick around the idea of carrying 3 catchers on the 26-man roster, thus opening a spot for Eric Haas. In the last 2 years Haas has hit 48 homers at Class AAA Columbus. He's already been to Cleveland a couple of times this off-season for the team's swing camps. Infielders Christian Arroyo and Andrew Velasquez have also been frequent visitors to the tribe's swing camps at Progressive Field this winter.